Hello, this is Matthew Soroka, and this is the Top Keys. We're here in Miami, Florida. We're at the 29th Annual International African American, what is it? The Hotel Ownership and Investment Summit. Oh, it's amazing. It's a long thing, but it's an amazing event. So, Juan, tell me, what do you do? What is your title? You work for one of the brands for
Yeah,
the hotels?
absolutely. So I work for Marriott International. I'm in lodging development, and I cover our mid-scale brands for the southeast portion of the country.
Okay.
We have two mid-scale brands. One is a conversion-friendly transient brand, and the other one is a new build extended stay product in the mid-scale segment,
Okay.
which is one of our fastest growing segments in the industry.
So you travel a lot, obviously, conferences, trade shows, other things that you do, meetings. Your primary focus is which area again?
So the southeast, and so we're essentially
Where's that covered usually?
yeah. So Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, Kentucky, and Mississippi, essentially. And then I'm essentially matching hotel developers with the right brand that makes sense for them according to their market, the supply that's available, the demand that's available, and their budget too.
Well, that's good. You know, most people still don't know necessarily what that means. Development means, do you actually go in and develop those places, or do you help those hotel owners and investors to develop those
Yeah, I
locations?
would say is that we're facilitators. We're facilitators. We essentially have 30 plus brands within Marriott. So more than likely, if there's appetite to build a hotel, we're going to have a solution for an owner. So what we are putting in front of the owners are brand options, so that they can essentially flag their hotel and have our distribution system, generate reservations for them essentially in simple terms.
You know, we talk about the company, we talk about what you do in terms of your job, but really when it comes down to what is it that what's your journey? What got you to this place now that you've been so successful?
Yeah, so I think that for the hospitality industry is very diverse. A lot of people think about it from transactional standpoint, maybe with our experiences, right? Like checking in at the front desk or maybe having a meal at a restaurant. There's a lot more to the hospitality industry than that. I've had a unique journey. I've done a little bit of the operations piece. Started at front desk in a hotel, front office manager, general manager. I've been fortunate enough to work internationally also, spent 5 years in Mexico, opening two hotels with Marriott, did some feasibility work. And I think the combination of all those experiences have enabled me to be in a good position to provide that guidance to potential owners, especially the new to the hospitality industry owners that are maybe looking for an entry level brand. I've been able to provide them a unique point of view based on my collective years of experience. Actually, this week is my 15th year anniversary with Marriott, and obviously it's been a great journey, and just happy to be part of this industry. It's a very vibrant industry that provides a lot of opportunities, opens a lot of doors for a lot of people from different walks of life.
So you were talking to me a little bit about how you kind of started, which was really fascinating to me.
Yeah. So I had a family member that was a housekeeper at a hotel. I was moving to the area,
Let's
and
picture the
yeah,
scenario. Where was that located?
yeah. So this was in St. Petersburg, Florida,
Okay.
which is right there south of Tampa. And she was a housekeeper at that hotel, and she said I lived in Texas at the time, and she said, "Hey, you should move here. There's a lot of opportunity." And obviously, being originally from Venezuela, liking being closer to home was always a good idea. So I said, sure, I'll move to Florida. Anyway, she said, you should come and do an interview so we can find you a job. So I show up and I'm thinking, yeah, I've done dishwashing. I think I could do housekeeping. That's not going to be so difficult. And when I told that to my family member, they were like, no, you speak English, you're educated, you should actually try to do something else. You should, maybe try for a front desk position. Let's go buy you a shirt and a tie, and you have an
Oh,
interview.
now that's a good story.
You have an
It's
interview
like,
tomorrow. Yeah.
okay, tomorrow you're going to an interview. Here's your shirt and
Yeah.
tie. Listen to me. I
Exactly. And
love it.
then, now this was actually the year of 9/11. So that was 2001 if I'm not mistaken. So that was 24 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been a great journey since. 15 of those with Marriott, but good collective experience with other brands, including Choice Hotels, and management companies that had other brands like, IHG or Hilton. So it's been a very rewarding journey for me, for sure.
Okay, so you've worked in various roles, front desk, obviously, now as a developer, but what other things have you seen in your roles throughout, again, coming from almost startup and grassroots, working each level. Now you're in a level where you're and the development part, obviously success. Tell me what those keys to your success have been.
Yeah, I think I mean there's the basics, right? You have to that you learn, like when you look back, there's a good collection of experiences, but I think ultimately, to me, in this industry, building relationships is key. You have to be able to build relationships with your customers, with your coworkers, with senior leadership, with external stakeholders. I, to me, my career has been highly or my approach has been highly influenced by the relationships that I've been able to make throughout my career. So that's one for sure. The other one is flexibility. I always said it that I probably could have grown with the company regardless if I wanted to move or not. But definitely when I moved, it accelerated my career. So
At some point in your career, you really made a decision that this is going to be my life, right?
Mm.
So you could have been something else. Like you started at front desk, good experience, good knowledge. You're servicing people, good customer service, and good meet and greet. Obviously, those are great personal or interpersonal skills. Going now and say, oh, you know what? Now I want to be in the restaurant business, or now I want to be in, I don't know, tourism and travel, and I want to do whatever else you wanted to do at that point.
Mhm.
What made you say, you know what? I really love the hospitality, the hotel industry, the lodging, and I want to stay.
Yeah, I think my experience in human resources with Marriott really shaped my career in a significant way. Marriott is such a company. It's a company that's so focused on the cultural piece of the organization, and just being part of that it really changed my future, I guess, my career, because you know it allowed me to be able to again build good relationships, do business the right way, treat people the right way, understand the that how we do business, as Mr. Marriott says, or how we do it is as important as the business that we get. It's just a matter of being able to act, with integrity, making people feel good, having that spirit to serve. I think that at some point, I thought I woke up and I said, this is it. This is like I wanted to be an engineer, and then all of a sudden I stumbled into a hotel job. But it wasn't until I started working with Marriott that um, I started to feel like this is something that I'm going to do forever. I'm a hotelier for life.
Right.
And I think a big piece of that is the culture.
As being a background with engineering, you went to school for that?
I started with that, and then eventually I was like, no, I need to do something else. This is not. I like hotels, so I said, rather than jump around, let me just do. I did a business major, and I was in HR at the time, and I said, this is going to be great. I think I could have a great career in HR in hospitality. So I completed my master's degree in employment law, and then a year later I switched to operations again. But I think everything adds, all the collection of experiences at the end of the day are helpful and have propelled me to where I am today.
Oh, very nice. Well, we're here at the show in Miami, Florida. This is the Top Keys. And I thank you, Juan,
Thank
for
you.
being on the show.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate your time and
My
your
pleasure.
experience, and I love the journey. That's
Thank
what
you.
it comes down to. So, be successful. This is the Top Keys, and this is Matthew Soroka. Thank you very much.